We are live. All right. Got some basement noises going on here. I'm gonna get the Bluetooth headset going. Got some couch cam going on here. Two different camera feeds. I don't know if Botworks is gonna get here. We'll see. I went up there for the headphones and I totally forgot. I did get my coffee. Those headphones.
Right, you guys should be able to hear me now. What's up, King? Kind? Fairy Fairy? Hello, hello. Botrex is here. Let's see if I can't give you guys some points for being here before Botrex. Oh, did it just glitch out on me? Hey, Botrex is working today. Got our couch babies. Clearly looking to hide. Congratulations for getting memberships. That's so awesome. You were reading a story when I became a member. I don't know if it was something I would recognize or if it was just a story. But you're very welcome. Maybe when I just, it only acts funky when I go live from YouTube, but not when I go live from prison. Sorry guys, I'm trying to put this mic somewhere comfortable where it's not right in my face. A lot of basement noises coming on down here. Dinner! Hello, hello. We are live. Letty realized that we had a live stream going, and she took off. She's off camera somewhere else. We got the two couch cams here with the puppers. I'm not sure exactly where Letty went. Who was Letty? Um, no, I don't know what animal it was. Oh, I did hear something about the dire wolf. There's a lot of controversy about it. The ecosystem and all that. But not really any details around it. That's cool though. They're now saying they're trying to bring back the woolly mammoth. For what though? Like, for why? What would be the purpose of bringing back a creature that's been extinct for a long time? Just to study them or what? Like, I'm all about science and learning, but there's got to be a purpose, right? Like, learning for the sake of science only goes so far. After that, you're just screwing with nature. It's okay to know things without doing anything with that knowledge. The most powerful people in the world don't do anything with the knowledge that they've got. But the fact that they can is what makes them powerful. I mean, just check out the news any day and we're talking about the files. Those people who know names, even though they're not saying them, they're very powerful people. They're trying to make 1 to 8. I think they should just leave them alone. You figured it out. You absolutely can bring back a creature from the dead. Like it's time to leave that alone. Let's not get to the point where Jurassic Park is a real thing. Have we not learned from Hollywood? I don't get it. You'd think they would have learned from Hollywood already. I think a lot of times scientists do things without realizing how far down the line the consequences could be real bad. Or they get paid a buttload of money to not care. I believe that. The dire wolf is the one that's in fables. A lot of times associated with the werewolves. It's the kind of wolves that in packs would hunt and destroy whole villages in a single night. The Pity and Kitty Committee! What's up? Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We're talking about dire wolves, how they were extinct and they are no longer extinct. And I was saying that at a certain point, I think defying the laws of nature is not good. It's one thing to experiment for the sake of science. It's another thing to throw off the rotation of the earth. We're doing good. We're having lazy day here at the high tech dual camera feed. We got some pups in the chat there. It wouldn't surprise me. surprise me at all if they discovered a new dinosaur. I had a disappointing moment earlier. I was in the car and I had the grinder on the door handle, and then I opened the door. It's a disappointing moment. I can't believe I just did that. I like the stickers that they've got. Like the dog and the squirrel. You get the squirrel running from the dog. Gonna make this squirrel much smaller. Yeah, it happened. It is what it is. I just couldn't believe how dumb I was to do that. Like, how? I was just thinking about it before that, too. Like, oh yeah, I gotta be careful because if I open the door or the door opens, then it's gonna fall out. And then I freaking did it. And of course, it doesn't happen when you've got, like, you know, an abundant supply. It happens when you're on the last leg of your supply, which is what I am here. I think I've got two or three little nuggies here. It's nice to be able to put out the two phones and just have the two camera feeds. The one is looking super blurry though. I gotta go check up on that. I don't know why it's looking so blurry. It should not be looking that blurry. Yeah, it doesn't look that blurry here. I don't know. It wasn't looking that blurry from where I was. Oh, it's a little less blurry now than it was. That's cool. The video is super crisp. I can, but it would keep the camera feeds. So like with this one, I could make it bigger. But then you wouldn't be able to see all of them. it a little bit bigger. It's so hard to get all of them onto chat. Or on the screen because they move too much. So the only time you're ever going to get all of them on the screen is when they're sleeping like that. Or when they're all begging you. I had to get the more than one camera feed though. Otherwise I drive myself nuts trying to follow them around. You know. You know. You know exactly what I'm talking about. As soon as you get on the camera and you're like, this is a good spot, you sit the camera down, you're like, oh, okay. Now I have to move the camera again because my target capture has moved. So I know you know exactly what I'm talking about, having a doggo channel. As soon as you get focused on them, you're like, oh, I can breathe now. And you put the camera down. Day nap is back. Right. You shut them all in the same room. That's kind of why I only film in the living room. But it does create difficulties. Like we were talking about yesterday, where every sound is heard. Right now I'm using Prism. Prism allows me to use my Bluetooth. So if I want to mute real quick, I can just put the boom up. I don't have to touch the screen. So that's super nifty. I like that feature in it. But when you're doing it this high tech, each camera feed has its own video and audio source. So when I was setting it up today, I had to turn off the audio source for the other two camera feeds. I think I'm going to be doing more nighttime live streams too. I got to get Botworks Premium paid for, put some gas in the car, and then I think I'll have enough to pay for a month of Prism Premium. And now that Google's actually going to pay me on a regular basis when I'm supposed to get paid, I shouldn't have too many issues. Shouldn't have too many. It's not to say that I won't have any, I just shouldn't have too many. I need to pick up more lighters too. So what I had is not dead. Yes. But I need to figure out what's going on with my AdSense. Apparently, I went without a payment method for too long. And AdSense is like, well, we took you out of the running. You need to reapply. So that's fun. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. W's in the chat for the Pity and Kitty Committee with a $5 super chat. Thank you, thank you. Off in your ear. If you guys haven't checked out the Pity and Kitty Committee, she's a super sweet person, super down to earth, and she's got four adorable pets. Two cats and two dogs. Onyx and Biba are the cats, and Xena and Luna are the dogs. You should definitely check her out. No, thank you for being so awesome. And with the hundo. Oh, your character just lost its foot? I'd be hurt too if I was tumbling around without a foot. I'm expecting my Temu thing to come here soon with another mount for the phones. I got this really cool one that I was showing the chat yesterday. It will actually hold a small tablet or something like a Nintendo Switch and a phone. And the theory was that you could use either or at any given time. Well, I like it because, oh, look at that with the happy poops and the thumbs up and the hundos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Prism isn't showing me those, so I'm glad I'm able to see them on the YouTube side. Um, but yeah, the holder, it can hold the camera, either one phone horizontal and one phone vertical, which is what I'm going to use it for. Oh goodness, he lost his hands now. Did you guys hear that? My TV was making some kind of gurgling noise. Yes, welcome. We do have a command for that if it works. We have hi, and we have greet. Yeah, there they go. Well, that Botrix is actually doing his job today. wasn't doing his job yesterday. Let me give out the points that he's supposed to give out yesterday, plus the points we were supposed to give out today. We hit our 5 like checkpoint, so we've got 5,000 points coming up, but we're at 7. We're at about 7,000. We tried to give out 30 yesterday, so we're gonna give out 30,000. 37,000. I tried to give out 30,000 yesterday. It didn't work. Tell us where you're from and which dog you think is the cutest. Yes, please do. Um, we're from Maine, and I have a hard time telling you which one's the cutest because you've got Letty up there, and she's the oldest, so she's the sweetest. And then you've got Annie here, big ol' big big Annie head here. She's got only child syndrome, so she likes to steal all the attention. And you got Zuma, who's got zero boundaries, absolutely zero boundaries. And she loves getting in your face and giving you kisses and all of that. And then we've got Letty off to the side there. She kind of just does her own thing, as you can tell, half on camera, half off camera. But then if you look at the top there, that's Shadow. Now she's got personality traits of all three. She's getting super cuddly, um, and she really likes to play fetch. She learned how to play fetch all on her own. Hey, Paul. What's up, Paul? Welcome back, brother. But yeah, Shadow and Annie last night were kind of competing for my attention. They were just both doing this like floppy action where they'd roll over on top of me and flop over on me and throw their weight on top of me, and they were just looking to get pets. It was super cute. Isn't that what it says? It says that, yeah. Plot. Oh, plot. Two T's? P-L-O-T hound. Yeah, plot hound. It says right there. Labrador plot hound. Polt. Oh, you're right. You're right. She's a Polt hound. Shadow is ditzy. She totally is. She's very ditzy. But she's super cute. The kind of ditz where it's like, oh, I've fallen. Thanks for catching me. While we're here, I could totally use some pets. That kind of ditzy, like, whoops. I guess I should get some pets now. She is. She's definitely a damsel. They do just slow motion jump to one from one building to another. Video game dynamics are so weird. The one I play, Call of Duty, the guy has no trouble jumping like a 10-foot fence, but he has trouble jumping a 2-foot rock. I've lost so many matches because of game dynamics with map interference. Like one match I was trying to jump over this 2-foot wall, which he normally can jump over, but one of the buildings I was jumping next to had an overhang, and the overhang was blocking him from being able to jump over the wall. So dumb. Yeah, I don't know why it's super blurry. Maybe it's because I have it. It's just so big. Is that any better at all? Nope. Doesn't make any. It goes blurry again. Yeah, I don't know why it goes blurry like that. Later, Pity and Kitty Committee. Thanks for stopping by. The new one is the blurry one. Strange, right? He tripped on a pebble. Let me see if maybe I could rub the lens. I think it's having a trouble with, um, well, it looks like it's having focus issues all the way around. So let me see if I can't mess with it a little bit. How's it now? Did that help at all? She's trying to hide. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. A little bit. Yeah, she's trying to hide. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Oh, we got 10 likes. Let's give out some points. hide from a mission. Um, well, he seems pretty injured. I'm not sure if any of those options are good ones. up? What's up? What's up? You jumped off the building and survived. Nice. Welcome in. Glad you made it. It is just a pile of dogs. We have four. They're enjoying the couch there. I'm hanging out in the basement talking to you guys. Are we D&Ding or something? No. Um, this is where I do the video game stuff, usually. So I have all the phone mounts set up right here. So I've got two of them set up in the living room for the two different camera feeds. And then I've got Prism running on one phone, and I'm viewing on the other phone, if that makes sense. So I actually have four devices running to have this live stream up right now. It's fairly simple. Um, the Prism app lets me bring other camera feeds in. So you can see here. There I am peeking in the comments. So that's the camera feed from Prism. And then I bring in the camera feed from each of the phones, which is a unique website that's sent out into the cloud. And then I grab it from the cloud with the unique website. And I tell it this is where I want it to sit and how big I want it to be. And then Prism sends it out to YouTube. But I can't see super chats and I can't see um, membership gifts or anything like that from the phone that's using Prism. So I use a phone where the camera is glitched out. Like the apps are telling me that something else is using the camera, so I can't use it. So I use that to view stuff. Like when I watch my own live stream, or sometimes I'll watch somebody else's. But the sound is all like the microphone and the speaker are all messed up on that phone, and it doesn't do the camera anymore. I'm not sure if it ever did. So I use that one mainly for just watching, and that lets me see the super chats and stuff. Everybody's setup is a little bit different. I'm pretty sure most people would think my setup is crazy. Yes. The mic that I'm talking into is the one that I use for my Xbox. It has Bluetooth capability, so I've got it linked to the phone that's using the Prism. It'll allow me to use the Bluetooth microphone. But each of the camera feeds has their own microphone feed that I have to individually turn off. So I turned off both the microphone feeds for those. So it's just me coming through. Now, if I wanted to, I could, right, so I don't echo. If I wanted to, I could just jump in the car right now, take the phone that's running Prism with me, and I could speak to you remotely because these camera feeds can come from anywhere in the world. If I want to, I can bring in a Twitch feed or I can bring in another YouTube feed. Anything with a web address, I can bring it in and put it up on screen. I can share screen with this. What I do for my gaming stream is I bring the Twitch live stream into Prism, and then Prism brings it out to YouTube. The free version has the watermark at the bottom. The premium version does not. The free version only allows you to put 2 elements or 2 camera feeds on screen, and that's it. The premium version lets you use 4 elements, so I could put 2 camera feeds and a YouTube feed and also a Twitch feed, and it would all be on the screen at the same time. But that's $10 a month for the premium version, which is not bad. I gotta make sure I pay for my Botrix Premium first, which is gonna expire soon. That'll be for 6 months. Then I'll worry about getting premium for Prism. That's what we did with our donations from the chat and memberships. We went and we got another camera feed phone, and we're hoping to be able to pay for the Prism thing. We bought a few camera mounts and things like that. Yeah, I didn't know it existed either. It's pretty cool. Um, I'll certainly give you some tips on using Prism. If you don't have a computer, it's a nice go-between. But my understanding is that there's plenty of better methods if you do have a computer. I had bought a charger because I salvaged a computer, but it didn't charge the computer. I left it on all night long. It didn't charge it. So I have to return that charger. Well, I did that yesterday actually. I returned it. You could. You absolutely could. Um, I used the other phones. They were $40 and $50 phones, like the cheapest unlocked phone that had a decent camera on it. Basically for the camera feed. Um, I needed another phone when I first started because I was doing everything from my main phone. Everything, everything, everything. So phone calls would interrupt it, and notifications were interrupting the live stream, and it was just everything that my phone needed to do was interrupting the live stream. So one of the viewers sponsored getting another phone. So now Zuma has her own phone. And now that we got paid by the YouTube our first time, we went and got Zuma another phone. So now she's got two camera feeds. Hey, level up, level up, level up. Yeah, I like using the phones versus like a webcam because it comes with a screen that I can see what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? And then it's also if I want to use it for something else, like grinding missions on some stupid game, I could do that. Um, I'm not, but I could. And then it makes a good viewing phone when you're watching like another live stream or more than one live stream at a time. I tend to watch my own live stream just to see what you guys are seeing. So even when I was just using my main phone, I had another phone, my older one, my cameraless, watching just so I can see what you guys are seeing. And then I was introduced to Prism, and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Couldn't stand it. Didn't want anything to do with it. And then I learned it, and now I like it and use it almost exclusively every time I have more than one camera feed to come in. But I'm expecting another camera mount. So one of these days it's going to be. I've done it before because I have an older phone that glitched out. My before I had this main phone, I had another Galaxy S8, but the screen glitched out. Like it got dropped too many times or something, and then it was having like a disco party. So the phone worked fine, but the screen was all glitchy. Um, and I used to use that as a camera feed because if I could figure out where I was clicking in between the glitches, then I could use that as a camera feed. So now I've replaced that basically with a cheaper phone. And when I have the camera mount, then I'll be able to do the live streams like directly from the living room, and I'll have the feed from the phone running Prism, and I'll have the two camera feeds just like I am now, only I'll have another mount, which I probably could have just put it on this other one, and I had a third camera angle mount. Which honestly, I could do that right now if I wanted to. So we'll do that before the live stream ends. It's for those times that the dogs just don't want to stay in one spot. You know, when they want to be moving around a lot, it's hard to keep the camera on them. But if I have more than one feed, then they can't avoid it. They can't avoid the camera when there's more than one camera. Especially if I do the horizontal. Yes. Yeah, if I run a horizontal camera feed, they really can't escape it because it's just as wide as this one here. And that one's kind of zoomed in because I've got it moved up close. Yeah. And the phone I'm using, like I can zoom out even more when I'm doing the horizontal live stream with my main phone. My Galaxy S24 Plus has like a super zoom out. So when I'm horizontal streaming, the one camera feed is enough to capture the entire room from side to side, wall to wall. These other cheaper phones, they're not quite as advanced. So maybe that's what I'll do for the next one. I'll do a horizontal stream and I'll pull in two vertical stream feeds and I'll just have them on the ends on either side. Oh yeah, every time they come out with a new model, the camera gets better and better and better. Um, my older ones, the S8s, they had decent cameras, way better than these A15s and the A16. But this S24, it doesn't. Even though the A16 is the newest A model out, it's better. Oh, you're leaving day nap? Later. Bye. Maybe I can mess with the camera feed here. Let's take a walk. I need more coffee anyway. let's see. Can I turn this one around? Ooh, this one's at 3%. So we'll have to do this quickly then, huh? Then I can have all the camera feeds on the same screen. Super high tech, right? Oh, the device is overheating. We'll just cover this camera up with that feed. How about that? Or we can move this to a different spot. There you go. Now none of the feeds are being blocked. Except for the ones underneath the chat. Yes, these things are gonna die. Okay. We're gonna use our buy command. And we're gonna use our end command. And we're gonna remind everybody we have way more fun when we're nice to each other. So be nice to each other. And we'll see you guys later on the next one.